Hello, my name is Chevalier, welcome back for another episode of the House Hansa in Crusade Against 3. And, well, in previous episode we managed to, or try to prevent this from happening. aka Novgorod taking over area in Bremen. Or the Bremen Duchy, but unfortunately we failed in that. Oh, West Franconia is a rather massive duchy in there. How many duchies do you have? 2. And then you got some extras as well there. Alright then. So we didn't murder Novgorod, and I think we did murder... Yeah, we did kill both of the kings that were attacking us, but it wasn't enough, unfortunately. But we did at least expand a little bit. We were converting some prisoners in there just now, and... Right. So our next course of action is going to be a bit tricky. Oh, excessive tariffs. Okay, so no, our stewardship isn't all that bad. I'll actually go for foreign affairs for a little while. Action created against me, how lovely. Oh, Crown Authority. My niece, or nephew rather, not niece, is on that one, and then we got some peasants in Schleswig. Did we switch? Oh yeah, we should probably send this one to increase control in Schleswig. To remove some of the problems. The threshold should be 100%, but then... It feels like there's constantly a peasant revolt happening. It gets boring after the first dozen or so. Well, I know that it at least gives you something to do, but it's just... Oh! Okay, the Lord Mayor has died. Who's ruling there now? Another 48-year-old. Prowess is 9, so it's not terrible. Now let me actually have a... Ooh, we need a new Chancellor, actually. My nephew could be that. Let's see in council. Okay, so if we give him that, I mean, he's terrible at it, but he's a powerful vassal. Martial perk available. Okay, let's have a look. We wanted to have the endure hardship so that the control doesn't go over a siege. Then probably for the army maintenance going down, be handy. And then we'll just take this line entirely. I mean, we do have the stuff over here for the schemer, at least. That's a good start. Right, we're still trying to convert the county in here. Vilsia. How long until we get the honors now? Still 12 years, so it does take a while, but I mean, that is not really a surprise. Now, I wonder if I could get enough money, I could probably convert Rupin into a castle at least. Have they... No, that's still tribe, that's tribe. That's technically a barony, but it's in reality just tribe. We don't have the cash to ask for money for... Okay, you know what? Once we converted that, we'll start claiming some lands, so we don't need to use piety for expansion. Because while it is a good way to expand, we need the piety for money right now. Which we don't have a lot, if you ask me. Now, I could modify some contracts. Oh, right, you're currently on low levies there. How about we use a hook to actually make you give me a bit more? Same for you. I'll be able to... I mean, it's not going to have a massive effect on the levies, but it might help a tiny bit. Lithuania is fighting. Oh, they're fighting. Claim on High Chieftain of Kujavia. And then subjugation war against Lausitz. Are they defend? Oh, they're defending, but they're helping to defend. allows it, and Mason is doing the subjugation. Alright then. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. The capital is down there. Okay, so how quickly is the control growing here in Schleswig? 1.7 per month, that's not bad. Also, a bit of peasant revolt over there by the looks of it. I can't really do much about it. And they'll be sieging down. Okay, so Martian is going to lose all the control that they may have had. You see, we've got the city over here. Prepare your ranks. I'll see if I can. I'll try one more time. Hopefully we can get something out of that. Right, so we don't have any plots going on right now. He's trying to figure out what would be a good place to murder. They grow up so far. Oh, unsung. Congratulations, you are now an adult and you can get yourself a wife if you want to. Although, I suppose I could arrange it for you. Because you are my son. So there's insular Christianity. Orthodox, I think we may need to go with something Catholic. Let's have a look at the age again. Temperate, greedy, and arrogant. Cynical, craven, and calm. Let's take care. Could be better, could be worse. Excellent. So how much would it cost to build one of these? It would be 500 for one of... Oh, 600 for a castle. But 500 for a city or a temple. Interesting. I mean, that is a city as the main title there. Well of insight. Okay, we'll prepare the ranks. Hopefully we... I've learned so much. Huzzah! Again, trade order. I wonder, does it? Right, it only removes the crossing penalties and all that sort of stuff. But that should still help a long way. But France is fighting a liberty war. Oh! Oh no! Well, I mean, that's not really our problem, but how bad is the religion map mode now? Okay, so Slavic fate is slowly shrinking. Sorbanovska is still pretty strong over there. The Norse are spreading a little bit over there, especially down here, but not a massive amount. Leaving an impression. Count Anson is coming to Lübeck to pay me a tribute. However, touches suggest that a military display could ensure continued loyalty. Regular parade. I'll just take the prestige out of that. Well, surely Ansan can't be plotting anything bad. I mean, he loves me. Long reign and all that. Feud the county. Father. Of course, once Kazoo inherits, then things might change a little bit. Right, so we'll still increase the control down there. I wonder, is there... How bad is that? Like, that conversion is not going forward very quickly. Even though our bishop is brilliantly good. Oh, the further difference is just massive. It basically negates all that we gain from the learning skill there. And then there's the base. That is basically what is affecting there. The development is rather low there, which is actually working in our favor right now. Speaking of development, Lübeck has now 8. And that's... Oh, Wismar has 5. Rostock has 5. That's 3. Rana has 2. That's 4, 5, 9. So Hamburg is still our biggest development, and it's still growing. Mostly from south. Let's actually have a look at the development map mode real quick. So you can see that over here there are a few places that are pretty large. Especially the further south you go, it improves, and then France has pretty good. But it is only spreading around the Lübeck and Hamburg area here. But the further you go from there, then the worse it goes. Other than, like, Sjælland and all that sort of stuff. Reduce corruption, smuggling in... Okay, so down here we don't have a negative modifier anymore. Organized service holding taxes goes up. Getting 3.5 gold per month is actually not bad. Nothing has become feudal. Daria. Oh, good. Good for them. So that's now a actual castle. Oh, come on, another peasant rebel. Do they never learn? I mean, I suppose... Yeah, there's not a lot of defenders in there, is there? No, not really. Basically an empty castle. So be it. And disband the troops. Oh, there goes that. Oh, right, yeah, we were trying to increase the control down here. It's still growing with a decent speed, so you know what? I'm gonna set you to train commanders for now. We need more knights. Because, frankly, we got 8 over here. And, well, actually, we got quite a few extras, but getting more of the knights with 10 or more prowess would be handy. Now, levies. Okay, the question is, do I want to get more men-at-arms right now? Because I could. Incognito. Right, let me close that for a moment. Tonight I have stripped myself of every symbol signifying my rank to walk anonymously among my soldiers. It is a quiet evening, so when the argument breaks out, the words reach me loud and clear. The infantryman is trying to convince his commander, my vassal, Lord Mayor Drosuk, of the advantages of an alternative strategy. Drosuk will hear none of it. As I approach, the infuriated man raises his fist. Innovative strategy. +1 marshal wouldn't be bad. Oh, I could get some prowess. Ooh, I'd actually get a perk from that. But I can also gain the wounded. You know what, I'm gonna try it anyway. I get a hook. Ooh. So either it's 100 points, or gain... Well, I'll take the perk. Thank you. Army maintenance goes down, that's lovely. Speaking of maintenance, like, if we want to get the men-at-arms regiment, now would probably be a bit time, and I think a pikeman regiment wouldn't be bad. It's going to be a bit costly at first, but that will help us fight against any cavalry. So basically now we'll have archers negating enemy light infantry, and the pikemen will be negating the enemy cavalry, which can negate our archers, but that way we can kind of keep our armies working for the most part. Wait, why is the Cheeto of Gotland has troops over here? Why? Oh, they're part of Lithuania now. Okay. Oh, Lithuania took that area, okay. They are still working on getting Lausitz. Right, Lithuania is going to be a big thing to our east here, and they are still pagans. Indeed. And they are Prussians, so I may be a little bit scared here. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, levies. Alright, yeah, because we increased the pikemen. So, 1200 now. It's going to be more soon enough. Okay, we need another steward. I suppose you can be the steward. You're not good at it, but better than nothing. Still 2 more years to complete the conversion down here. It's taking forever. They've at least managed to convert their lands. And over there, I think Unsung might be converting. Oh yeah, I'm upset about conversion. Okay, so after that we don't... Well, we may need to start converting these areas, quite frankly. But one by one, we'll get them. And I'm guessing the control down here is... 4. That's pretty bad. I'll make sure that I'll get a bit more commanders first, and then I could perhaps help around here with the control. I mean, some alliances have been nullified. Control is 0.8 per month growth in Schleswig, so that's not bad. I wonder, because the development over here is still rather small. How much until... Ooh, currently tied with the Mason. At the same time, they have so much better learning that it might be in our benefit to not convert more provinces to our culture right now. Now, one thing that I do want to get is Ripon, but I don't know, they got a lot of strong allies. Attacking them is not a good idea right now. And Novgorod is likely even strong. Oh yeah, 3,000. That's not going to happen. I mean, taking Bremen would be handy, but at the same time, we don't have... Oh right, since we don't have Casus Belli anywhere. Oh no, we do have a claim on... Where the hell is this? Oh, that one. Okay, we've got another perk available. I will take the Soldiers of Lesser Fortune. We'll take the Absolute Control, and then Overseer. And then we'll probably take the Casus Belli cost down, and Stalwart Leader, and the Chivalry or Knight Effectiveness, if we have the time. I mean, we are getting a bit old with this character. Currently 58. So we'll see how long we actually stay alive. Slowly but surely we are gathering up the money. We did lose, or use a fair bit for the pikemen in all fairness. But that did increase our army at least. And also kind of increases the quality as well. So now at least it is elite quality. Right then, so if I want to... Hold on, who's that? Jarlan's gone. Wait, are you independent? Yes, you are. Well, I'll be. You don't have a massive army, you've got some light footmen on your side. Some knights. Now, I can't really declare war on you, I don't have the piety to do it. So I need to get a claim in there, or I could have... You got a lot of claims, but I don't think I can press your claims is the problem. I do have a prisoner here, though. Negotiate release. How much? Oh, you don't want to convert, but I could recruit you at least. Very well, let's actually have a look. How is Jerusalem doing? Oh, they've been taken over by Byzantium. Who is actually... Ooh, 11,000. That's rather strong. Egypt has only 1,300 right now. They are actually fighting some wars in there. Oh, okay. So some of Byzantium's vassals are actually trying to take Antioch from here. Okay. Oh, Abbasids are down there, okay. India's a bit of a mess, as usual. Oh, well, who the hell is this? Some Tengris have managed to unite a rather large portion of the steppes. Now, we're still pretty far away from Mongols happening, but it's still a bit scary. Mostly for all the mercenaries. Mercenary high cost. Or I'm gonna throw them out. Get a bit more experience. Another sinful archbishop. So how many do we... Our fervor is 4. Oh no. Killer in our midst. The smell hits me before the door is open. A heavy and meaty odor that permeates the area. It is the stench of the newly dead. Another murder, my lord. Duchess wipes her bloody hands on an apron as she stands up after looking over the body. We must stop this senseless killer. I'll scour the castle, see if we can't find anything. I mean, it's very likely that we'll end up murdered. I haven't actually had this event chain yet, so I don't actually know what's going to happen, but that's my hunch. Conversion is still taking a long while now. Do we still have truce with Pomerania? No, we don't. And we did have a claim over there, but again, just capturing lands for capturing lands is probably not really the goal for this series. I mean, it's, I suppose, kind of a goal. How much would you... Oh, the logistician or military engineer, that would be rather handy, I reckon. Seizing down the places, I mean, since we don't have the honors quite yet, it will be very useful to speed up the sieges. So you've got 1300. You've got a lot of allies, though. And I mean, oh, right, you got some mercenaries in there. You are fighting a war against Greater Poland, though. Santok and Pomerania are attacking. Greater Poland seems to be losing. No sheriffs appointed. Well, ain't that lovely? Schleswig is not having a great time. Every time I manage to get this stuff a bit higher than... Oh, right. Because it's not converted, everyone hates us, and converting that place is going to take forever. Damn it, bishops. Could you keep it in your pants for a little while at least? I mean, we are technically still a rather large religion, so that affects a lot. I mean, yeah, we are probably the biggest one right now. Other than maybe Ashari. But yeah, I suppose that is a reason why things are not going quite as well. Oh. Okay. Right, so Schleswig doesn't have any defenses here because it's the wrong type and all that. I could give Schleswig away, actually. Give someone to take care of that and they can then become feudal, so they'll at least have a correct type of stuff there. So, Grand 2. My son and heir. Do I want to give it to more? Because not necessarily. I'll give it to one of these knights over there. So will they do us part? Okay, so why would I... I'm going to take the lowest risk option. I'm not married, but at the same time, 59, I probably don't need to be married at this point. I very much doubt that I'd be getting more heirs. I mean, it's possible. Alright, so we've got almost 1400 army. That's not bad. Now you became Blade Master. Ooh. Murders at the court. Pray for the nameless dead. Patrician vassals movement. Direct vassal option goes down. Double the guards, that would be a bit costly. Then there's the make sure everyone... Okay, so that's the accountant. I will pray for the victims. Probably not going to help a lot, to be fair. Has anyone seen anything, please? I need your help. That will lose prestige. Well, I do have a high intrigue, so I'm going to investigate this personally. Oh, and that means that since our wife died, we don't have a court position right now, so let's... ooh, 19, yeah, the bishop can probably do it. Should be able to do it fairly well, actually. Should try and rip into someone. I'm kind of trying to switch it to other, I mean... At least now they have some taxes and it does provide me a bit of levies. And they should be feudalizing at some point. And it's not technically an area that I need to be holding anyway. Not personally, anyway. Well, I don't think we... Yeah, we don't need a wife now. Oh. Oh, my granddaughter can marry. So are you actually... Oh, you might be the future heir. Alright, let's get you some... handsome young man. Oh, not the hideous one. There would be a giant there. You know what? Sure, we'll take that one. And with that, we are unfortunately out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.